Well, why did the government push it through so fast? I mean, I would have understood the narrative why the pharma companies did, because it was
Yeah,
no
sure.
liability, tons of profit. But if you're saying
Well, it's
directed by
worse than
the
that.
government,
If you look at it through
yeah,
the eyes of Pfizer,
right.
okay, it is the perfect product. You have recurrent dosing. And as the young gentleman said that got caught on tape by Veritas, it's a cash cow. I mean, he said it. He said the unsayable right out in front. Um, uh, you have a single purchaser who does all your marketing and distribution, um, and absolves you of all liability. What's not to like? If you're a pharmaceutical company, this is like God.
Right.
It couldn't have been any
And
better.
everybody needs it, unlike any other
Yeah,
drug.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Universal market. The
Right.
entire population of the United States is your indication, and you have a single purchaser,
The
and
government.
they handle the distribution and the marketing through their
Right.
propaganda and everything else. It's
Right.
perfect.
Right. And
So what
they
what
quiet the
happened here?
disinformation people as well. They shut those
Right,
people
right.
down.
Yeah,
Right.
they shut down all alternate voices, and feel entitled and empowered to do so. I like to say, what is the remedy in the United States when you have a conspiracy by people who are sworn to uphold and protect the Constitution that reaches in the lowest ranks all the way to the President of the United States to circumvent the First Amendment? There is no remedy. The only remedy possible could be impeachment, and that's even, in our broken system, there's no way that's going to happen. There is no remedy. They have been able to bypass the First Amendment with impunity. But you ask the question, what is the driver? What's really behind this? And the book that is basically the question that was posed by Brett Weinstein on what was my first major podcast. I didn't even know what a podcast was. I was really intimidated. Here's this intellectual, full professor, evolutionary biologist. I'm going to go talk to him with this entrepreneur from Silicon Valley, Steve Kirsch, and that one kind of went nuclear too. But in that, Brett posed the question: what is really driving this? And at the time, just kind of we're all sitting there at the very beginning of this whole fecal storm that we've all experienced, wondering, we're barely scratching the surface, thinking as a model that all of these companies are basically horizontally integrated under the umbrella of a truly a single entity, which is the interlinked ownership of Vanguard, BlackRock, State Street, et cetera. You understand that world. Is Larry Fink the ultimate puppet master? I don't know, but a case can be made. Right? Klaus Schwab, not so much. I think he's more operational, but and certainly not a mental giant, I think. But so you when you counter this, you're faced with this matrix of possibilities. Is this nefarious? Is it incompetent? Is it pre-planned for some ulterior objective? Or is it an emergent systems effect in a very complex system that was already teetering on the edge because of the massive debt and all of those factors that were driving us right towards another 2007. What all of these preconditions that existed at that moment in time all came together. And my reaction at the time was, I think this is probably an emergent phenomenon. I'm not so sure anymore. It is very, very difficult to discern what is really going on here, what is behind it. But as I said, for the layperson, this wasn't what it was marketed to be. Vaccine that that you were all forced to take through these various strategies and coerced and compelled, I argue illegally in terms of established Western bioethics, is clearly neither safe nor effective in terms of what a normal vaccine we were told, right, again and again, this is just another vaccine. It's just like, any other vaccine technology, obviously just a swarm of lies. And then reading forward, what was really behind this? Was this really about public health? So I assume you're kind of a quant. You're a numbers guy, probably, if you got that background in the street. When I'm talking to folks like you or Bitcoin folks or folks that are grounded in economics and business, awareness of business, I use the metaphor, when you see all the vectors pointing in the same direction, then it's hard to attribute the phenomena to random incompetence, because you would see some of these behaviors and global policies that have been deployed would be effective and some would be ineffective, and it would be kind of random. You would have a mixture of these kinds of vectors, but they're all pointing in the same direction. And that direction seems to lead towards the interests that have been clearly documented and espoused by these entities, structures, NGOs. I mean, it's a matrix of organizations that are all grounded in the logic of globalism, and that's really hard to reconcile those observations with the thesis that this has really just been about protecting public health.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's of course been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you gotta pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.